You like the music, Eric? Did you enjoy that? Well, it's about to get turned off because we're switching over very soon. But yeah, I'm glad you like it. It's surprisingly, it is perfectly allowed for me to use that music. So, yeah. Here we go. That waiting might have taken a bit longer than usual because obviously this is a spontaneous stream, as the title implies. I didn't plan to do it today, but you know, I felt like it, so so that is why I did it. I just want to see like who's hanging out here, like among my audience, like who's around, who's like free to chat for a little bit on the Sunday afternoon, just purely out of curiosity. And obviously I love chatting with you guys as well, as always. Last time I did this, it was really intense. I mean, for one, that was planned, and also that was like shortly after the video blew up, so that was quite an experience, I have to say. Now it's spontaneous, so it's more like the usual chill. We'll see like who shows up. Oh yeah, I should mention. Do you like the lights? It's new. They're new. It's I got lights like 2 weeks ago. You look like my friend Benson. Turns out he knows you. Benson. Oh, is that the Benson I'm thinking of? I might know a Benson from a long time ago. Not I mean, there could be other Bensons, so you tell me more, Eric. Hello, fish, or however you pronounce that. Wish. Yeah, I was talking about these. This is exciting. I totally forgot to like make it a big reveal, because last time there was a bit of a reveal as well. What was? No. That was 2 streams ago. 2 streams ago, I revealed like the new setup. I moved my desk and everything, and then afterwards I added these. I think last time this is my new idea for interior design, where I just put my unsent postcards on my wall, and it's just nice, right? It's like just in frame. And then this time I got lights, because thanks to the Wales video, I could immediately reinvest the ad revenue into like making the setup like nicer to make like better videos. So I'm really glad that I could do that now, and I hope you like it as well. Like I could totally just change the colors. Now it's looking a little bit like bi or something. I'm not sure what it's giving. But I'm settling on this one for now. It is so, you know, satisfying and calming to look at. Benson Hoy, yeah, haven't heard of that guy for a while. How do you know him? Have you like known each other forever? Because he was doing a thing in like language YouTube, or like the language online space. When was that? That was around 2016, I think. Jesus Christ, that's a decade ago. Yeah, I don't know what's happened since then. Hope he's had a good life, I guess. Great Wales video. Must be the first Chinese guy who speaks Welsh fluently. I wonder how many of us are living in Wales, though. How many of you are living in Wales? You tell me. I don't know many. I don't think. I'm sure there are some. I know there is one Chinese guy who teaches composition in Cardiff, which is that's a whole thing. If any of you is following Wales news, it's been a pretty depressing week for us musicians, because I'm a musician. Did you notice? Yeah. Because I think they are talking about shutting down the music department in Cardiff University. So it's depressing. I don't know if it's actually going to happen. Anyway, so I was just reminded of that because I was talking about the my distant colleague who teaches composition there. I don't think he speaks Welsh though. Hi, what did you miss? Not much. We're just getting started. It's you know, one of those chill streams, because as the title suggests, it's spontaneous. So I don't really have anything in particular planned. I just wanted to like see you guys, like my audience, and talk to you a little bit and show off my new lights. That's kind of kind of the main point, I think. Pnawn da, dyma tro cyntaf di weld di'n fyw. Diolch am weld fi. Dwi'n gobeithio bydd di'n mwynhau'r live. Mwynhau'r stream, ella. Mae gen i gynlluniau be dwi'n gallu neud, ond dim byd yn concrete yn union. Felly, diolch am ymuno â ni. You're a musician as well. Yes. And Happy New Year to you as well. You'll be following my videos. Thank you. I have one coming out. I was literally just filming yesterday. This is a little teaser. I won't tell you what it's about. It's, again, as I said in the last stream, it's going to be something different, but I think, and I hope you will enjoy it as well. I really hope you like support whatever's coming next, because don't want to end up being like a one-trick pony with like one good video and then like sink forever. But yeah, it's New Year's, Lunar New Year. So I hope everyone who celebrates it has had a good couple of days. Allai ddim aros ond o'n moyn dweud shwmae. O, diolch am gyfarch. Felly, wel, neud I ffeindio allan beth sy'n digwydd ar ôl ella wedyn y stream. I will probably like change the title to reflect what I'm doing, what we talked about. Sometimes I do that, like we chat a little bit and it turns out being about a specific topic, so I changed the title to reflect that. So like people who couldn't join us have a good idea what's going on. Yeah, anyway, so about New Year. If there is anyone else here, I mean, I assume Eric's Popwood. I assume Eric celebrates it. How have you been? Like, have you enjoyed the day, the festivities? Oh my god! I just remembered. So my friend told me yesterday that there was like a parade going on in like central Manchester today at noon. And I said, I'm definitely gonna go there. Guess who didn't go? Guess who totally forgot? So that didn't happen. Shucks. But what else? What else is going? I mean, it's Manchester, so there's like a bunch of things happening that I sort of completely missed. There's like the market before the new year, which I missed. And then there is, I assume, lots of performances on the first day of the new year, which is on Wednesday, which I also missed because I had a very long day. I had to meet my supervisor. I had like some teaching to do. That's what happens when you live in a country that doesn't like technically celebrate that. So like you don't get time off, you don't get anything. But I did get to like phone my family as they are visiting like other family members who are celebrating together. I get to talk to them a little bit. I mean, it's like that, right? Festivities are kind of like, it's like Christmas in the West. It's an excuse or like a reason to talk to someone that you're connected to, but normally you don't like to talk to much. So I'm glad that happened. What else? I'm sure there's going to... I think like just literally a week before the new year, the Manchester Museum did a lot of stuff. Because the museum itself is open late on Wednesdays. So they wanted to do like a bunch of like performances and things on a Wednesday for the Lunar New Year. But because the New Year's Day is also on a Wednesday, so they're not going to do it on that day. So they did like a week earlier. And then I realized that like way too late. I'm just completely behind on everything. Because everyone else I know is sort of like... Everyone I know personally who is in Manchester and celebrates is like out of town now. They've lots of them like visiting Hong Kong or family. So not many people actually like celebrating together with me. So like, yay, just having life as normal. Anyway, good to see you as well. Hungrily, I guess. I don't know how to pronounce that. So, I'm going to. We could turn this into like a co-working thing, and while more people join us, I'm gonna finish my tea. This is from Paris, by the way. Just thought I might mention that. Okay. Let me. I'm trying. I was trying to look at what Benson's doing now, by the way, but I don't think he's doing like anything publicly anymore. Because when I look up his name, all I see is like when he was featured on a podcast literally 10 years and 1 month ago. Oh my god, I'm feeling old. I've been in like this online language learning thing for a decade. Yeah, so you tell me. I mean, if he's not like doing anything public, we shouldn't like be talking about him on this public stream. So what I have planned, what I actually do need to do, like it's like old school Rhapsody in Lingo live stream. I have some studying to do. I have to like catch up with things. So I'm gonna like it's like a co-working thing, and we could like I can show you what I'm doing. That's exciting. So I will like line up certain things to do, and then like if someone shows up, we can like chat a little bit about that or anything else. Oh, so I can at least like what's the word? Announce, I guess, powiedzieć. Just saying in advance that I will be doing a little bit of this as well, because I mean I do have homework for one, and then I have to catch up because, as I mentioned in my last stream or something, I skipped ahead. I was in like part 1 of the course, the level, and then I skipped to part 2. So technically, I have missed some content. What I'm really worried about is like missing some important vocabulary, because with vocabulary you never know. Oh, see, I already see something that I don't know. So you you need to make sure you cover everything. And also, I could mention I have signed up for a Welsh exam for advanced. So this is exciting. It's interesting because the level is just high, uwch, and then I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm in high 1. This is high 1. So there's like 3 of these levels. So what I asked my teacher, is the exam for when you have finished all 3 high levels? Because in theory that would take 6 years. So, and then she was like, I usually would recommend doing the exam around like high 2 when you've done that. But I think you'll be fine. So that's why when they offered the option, I signed up. I'm going to be like, I'm skipping a lot of levels here. I'm going to be doing the high level, the level uwch exam in June, if everything goes according to plan. And very fortunately, it is free. So thank you, Welsh taxpayers, I guess. But I do have to pay if I like, how do you say that? I give up, like I sign up and then don't do it. I'll pay if that happens. So that's interesting. Cymru and Byth. Oh, you got me to say it. That's what's happening. But anyway, so I'm going to be starting with like something that I have to do immediately. So should I put like some text on screen so that if someone joins and I'm not saying anything, they could still talk to me? I'll see. Let me see what I can put. What am I gonna say? I'll write. I'm we're working together. We're working together. Feel free to chat with me. That makes sense, right? That makes sense. Again, I will be looking at chat. Don't worry. I'm just, because it's so spontaneous, I thought, yeah, I might as well keep it simple. Let me see, what font should I use? Outline. How do I do outline? Oh, that's horrible. Oh, what am I doing? See, I haven't thought about this yet. I'm gonna make it white. make both white and then go drop shadow. Let's see, does this work? I can't say I'm an expert at this, but even though I've been doing this for a while, I guess. Let's see, bam. Oh, it's not showing here. That works, right? That's clear what I'm doing. Let's make it. Oh, that's ugly. I have to put somewhere else. Here, let's do this. First time you've gone to see one of these actually live. Killer Bunny, hello, good to see you. Happy to have you in chat. Have you seen the other lives then? Like, you sound like you've like seen lots of live streams after the fact. So let me know what you enjoy about the streams. I want to like figure out the audience, like what makes you want to see more of these things so that I can like do more of it. Do you know how many Welsh speakers? I find it hard to practice languages if I. Do you know many? What the hell? Can't read. I find it hard to practice languages if I don't have a lot of opportunities to use it. It is very true. I am the same. There's quite some languages that I've given up just because I haven't had the opportunity to use them. So I unfortunately that is the case as well. I personally, I wouldn't say I know many. No, not really. But I have some very good friends. Only a handful is enough, right? So I have a couple of very good friends that I chat to quite often, or at least text. So that sort of gives me motivation to keep going on. And obviously, like I enjoy the language itself as well. So that's part of it. So it's like a combination of both. A lot of kids today speak Welsh. Yeah, that depends on where you go, I guess. Like there are quite some schools now. So if you want the opportunity to raise a kid in the language, it is quite possible. Let's see. Today is Sunday, the 2nd. See, I might have mentioned in like a stream a while ago that I use my computer in Welsh because it's an option. So I actually intentionally changed my like clock on the computer as well. I changed it to Welsh, and then I had to like fiddle with the format and everything. Sometimes it still takes me a second to like figure out what it's saying. So it's saying Sil and then 2 chwe. And like, oh, what is chwe? Oh yeah, it means February. So it's I mean, to know a language is one thing. To know what things mean is one thing, but like to be able to immediately have the association with not just the meaning, but like the context where it's used, like the concept of February or what February means to you is a completely different thing. It's like when I was in Scandinavia, and they all use like week numbers all the time. If you didn't know, fun fact for you, Scandinavians love their week numbers. And then so like I can theoretically I can convert the week numbers to like months and whatever pretty easily. I can just Google. But the thing is, when Scandinavians say a week number, they've grown up saying them, so they have like the mental association with between a number and like what happens in that week, like which number is Easter, which number is Christmas, or when summer holiday. So for them it means a lot more. So, and I feel like it's the same thing with like learning a language. So that's how it is. Like you trying to build the connections between the concepts, between the words, and like not just the concept, but like everything that comes with it, or like what it means culturally. So what I'm gonna do now is let me check, because I actually have homework to do, literally. Surprise, surprise. I go to language courses, I have homework to do. Wait. That's interesting. Okay. I have a presentation to do tomorrow in BSL. So I can show you like how I'm doing it. It might be different from how other people are doing it. But I definitely have to like prep a little bit and figure out what to say. It's interesting. I feel like in in sign language teaching and learning culture, there's a lot of like memory involved. Like, I guess because when you're watching or you're signing, you don't really have the time to look at notes or write in notes. So like a lot of times it all comes down to memorization. Like remember what someone's saying or like remember what you have to say. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna prep a presentation, and then I'm gonna remember what to say tomorrow. It's for tomorrow. I'm not done yet. I'm gonna remember what to say, and then we have to give a short presentation. It's okay. It's like 3 minutes. So let's see. I'm gonna pop out the chat so that I can keep an eye on you guys, and then I'm gonna see what I have to prep. So what's the presentation? Shopping in the 90s versus today. Have prices changed? That's annoying. That's really annoying because when they first suggested that we do this topic, they didn't specify prices. So I could easily have just talked about like how you shop. But now for some reason they changed the topic to like focus on prices. And the problem is I do not know the prices. So I would love it. Actually, you know what, chat? Can you help me? Can you be my researcher? Like, because I in lesson I was like, oh no, I have to do literal research about prices in the 90s. Because I mean I was alive in the 90s, but I was in a different country, completely different part of the world, and also I was not very aware of prices. Not very aware in general, because like I was 4 when we entered the new millennium, so I didn't know. I don't have many memories. I didn't understand anything about the world. Not to, of course, I didn't like understand what prices mean. Like I didn't notice the prices. I didn't know what they mean to me. I had no concept of money. So, Nicola, you're just about to start Sylvine. Oh, congratulations. So wait, Sylvine. Yeah, that's it. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, I misread you. I was like, why do you go to Menediad after Sylvine? No, you finished Menediad, now you're going to Sylvine. Congratulations. How are you enjoying it? How long did it take you? Because from what I understand from the courses, I feel like the default pace is like 2 years for Sylvine, which is foundation, 2 years for Canorad intermediate, and so on. Which is, to be fair, quite slow. You were not alive in the 90s. Yeah, that is a problem. I feel like I am on the younger side in my class, but I'm not the only one around this age. Shemai Baub, or Samai, I guess. I have to say that now, or people are gonna like kill me or something. So yeah, so there are several of us that will have this problem, like of not remembering anything in the 90s. You were alive for all 2 days in the 90s. Oh, great. Now you're doxing yourself, Killer Bunny. Now I know your birthday. But I'm glad that you also experienced the turn of the century, turn of the millennium. Very exciting. Like, think about this. I was born in a different millennium. If you put it this way, it sounds wild. Things are 3 to 4 times more. Okay. Good to know. So, let's see. What do we know? We are like working together now. This is Kidwaithio. Not just co-working, not like working separately but together. We're actually working together on this presentation. So you have to whoever was alive in the 90s or whoever remembers the 90s, please do give me a hand. Why do I have my headphones on? I'm not listening to anything. What's the point? I just do it out of habit. So 3 to 4 times more. Thank you. I don't know how to pronounce that. You know, Freddo bars have at least doubled since the 90s. What are Freddo bars? Do I know what Freddo bars are? Oh, this little guy. I've have I eaten? I might have. No, I haven't eaten it. I've seen it though. Should I feel bad about that? It is probably very British, isn't it? Because oh no, it's Australian. What the hell? But it's Cadbury. Isn't Cadbury from Birmingham or something? Oh, it's now produced by Cadbury. It used to not be produced by Cadbury. Oh, that is really helpful. Fredo bars are how you measure inflation. Now, you tell me. I haven't been here for that long. I thought we used like Big Macs or something. And when I was in school, we had a thing where there's like a Big Mac index, and then we compared the prices of Big Macs across the world. I guess that's more like an international comparison rather than like inflation in one country. So good, Fredo bars doubled since the 90s. This is actual research now. This is serious. Oh, I'm so glad I'm doing this on live. This is really helpful, okay? Inflation. I don't know how to say inflation, but I can say like the price is going up. A lot of like signing or using sign language is just like finding a way to express what you want to say rather than like looking for the exact like phrase, because like there's a lot of like rephrasing going on when you go from spoken language to sign language, at least BSL anyway. What's 10 cigs? Oh, cigarettes. Oh, that's not, I guess that is also shopping. How much are they now? Wait, what? 20 pack, 15. Is that the current prices? Oh, this is exciting. Lots of people giving input. Let's see. Oh wait, Nicola, you joined Minedia halfway through, so you raced through it in about 3. You're like me. You're literally like me. I mean, you if you look at my old streams, that's what I was doing. I like skipped from halfway through Canorad to Uch. So like I was catching up, and then I skipped from Uch Ran In to Uch Ran Dai. So I also have to catch up. You're self-teaching with the structure. Yeah, I do like it quicker, and I understand why it has to be slower in a group class. At hint, hint, wink, nudge, nudge. I made a whole video about it, about like whether you should go to a class. You should watch that video, please and thank you. But what was I saying? Yeah, I understand why they have to like slow it down a bit for like everyone to move at the same pace, especially when the target audience is usually monolingual. Again, not their fault, but they were 10p once. What chocobars used to be 5p? So DXT, what was 10p? Is it chocobars or Fredo bars? I'm guessing. But at what point? We're doing like 90s to like now, which is 30 years. It's been 30 years since the 90s, guys. This is insane. Ferry. Oh, that's handy. Ferry going from 72p to 1. I'm just copying what you're saying and like gathering. Oh, you did it, found it on the internet. Thank you for doing my research. Mihai, is that how you say your name? I'm just gonna assume it is. From 94 to 22. That's really handy. That's really helpful. You're looking at sugar, alcohol, and nicotine. I would love, you know what? I would love for like pint prices, because with a tiny bit of shame, I am a big consumer of pints. So I think that might be personally relevant, right? Especially this week. It's been a very alcohol heavy week. What can I say? A friend of mine had a birthday party, and then I did a concert last night. So anyway, alcohol taxes are high in Wales. What the hell? I did not know that. Tell me more. 500 mil. Oh, that's for... Realistically, am I gonna walk up to the stage and then remember exact prices? Like if it's like 20 different numbers, I'm gonna get lost. Again, that's the thing with using sign language. Hello, Brian. We are combining our forces, me and chat, to help me prepare for a presentation I'm doing tomorrow about inflation. Not purely inflation. Well, actually, you know, I was hoping to talk about things other than prices, but now they have specified prices, so we have to do inflation. From the 90s to now, because some of us, including me and some chatters, have no memories of of the 90s. Let's see. 4-star leaded fuel used to be 50p liter. Wait, what? You mean like 150, right? Not like 150. Should I be ashamed that I actually don't know fuel prices? What's like even Bob? Oh my god, Josh, how are you doing? How Simp, my best friend, Sid Witty. You're getting started with the Welsh as well. Did my propaganda work on you? Sid Witty fy mrawd. Fy ffrind da iawn. I don't know why I suddenly have a slightly southern Walian accent here. I don't know if you guys picked up on that. This is really fun. Average pint was, oh, thanks Killer Bunny. So 168. Oh my goodness! Imagine a pint for less than I mean, you could still get them at Spoons, but pint. This is pint. God, you sound so good in Welsh. Yeah, I didn't really speak a lot of Welsh in that video. It's like I just have to say that video and people know which one. But I did that, like I did more of that in the stream I did afterwards, and then how? Oh yeah, again, shameless plug. There is a podcast episode about to come out. Honestly, I don't know when it's coming out. It's with the Hefyd podcast. If some of you Welshies know, it's a podcast by and for Welsh learners. They said they would publish it in January, but it's February now, I guess. So watch out for that. Subscribe to Hefyd on whatever podcast platform you use. 5p Fredo is the dream. Wait, so was it 5p or was it 10p? I need position here. Killer Bunny, did you get like any data on that? 40 years. Okay, so it was 5p 40 years ago, says Hungrily. So that was like the 80s, right? In 90s, a pint was under £1. I feel like that might be a problem with like us comparing across different regions. Maybe it was like £1.68 in across the country, I guess. National average. I don't know how to say average in sign language. But oh, I just realized I put the text on the screen and the text is gone. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're having fun here. We're like actually working together. Okay, so I guess under £1 was more like Chumri's like personal recollection. I assume it's like somewhere in Wales back then, which should probably be cheaper than the national average, because the national average includes London, which is insane. London price is like at least £7 now, right? The average. Ugh. So fuel went from 50p a litre to 150. What else? Not if you drank in a social club. So, oh yeah, I guess yeah. It's. I imagine some people doing this presentation might be like using their personal experience, which I am capitalizing on yours now. But should I be doing that? I feel like I meant to like pick a lane. Like, should I do like personal experiences, even though it's not mine, or should I do like national average? It doesn't say. It's just a very vague topic. Yeah. Oh my god. Language Simp is also born in this millennium. You little kid. We are a different generation. So he would not have any recollection of the 90s, even if in a different country. Where you're a member, social club, we're a member. I guess it might be a little bit like. Oh no, it's different. So social club, I guess maybe do you like pay a membership, and then you get like better prices, I assume. Because now I'm thinking like the deaf club that I go to. It's reasonably cheap, but it's also it's like bottled beer, You know, I'm a big draft guy. Monaco, yes, language sim is here. It's morning now, I assume, in over where he is, or like maybe like noon or something. Cause I don't know where. Will you try to learn Manchu? Probably not. I am interested in it. I have a friend who like has done some research on it, but I think I mentioned one time that I have like a linguistic interest in certain languages and an interest in actually learning other languages, and sometimes they overlap. Like Welsh, for example, where I have both kinds of interest. But with Manchu, I'm interested to know about it, but I don't think realistically I will be able to learn it because you know it's like actually like dead, you know. But you know, who knows? It's like there is a potential for me to learn like Cornish because it's actually close to me. So there is a personal incentive, even if it's like mostly you know, what's a good word to say? I don't want to say dead because it's technically not dead, but weak, I guess. Is that a good way to put it? It's a weak language right now. You know what I mean, though, right? No materials to learn it. Yeah. But I have a good friend who probably had some materials because I went to the polyglot gathering last June, May, and then my dear friend Iskandar did a talk on Manchu, which was actually really cool. It was like maybe a long workshop as well, and there was like parts where we tried out like putting sentences together. You could see the connections to like nearby languages. They're not related, but there is similarities. And then there just happened to be a guy, a Mongolian guy. So they were like comparing. That was really cool. Anyway, so back to the homework. Don't know the full semantics of alcohol tax, but it mainly affects supermarkets as it is based on a minimum charge for 1 unit of alcohol. I see. Okay. In the 90s, a lot of people went to social clubs. Interesting. I might just include that. I think that is an interesting point to include. Thank you. So, social club. Even though I'm hearing about it for the first time, I know how to sign it. So, social club. That's club in BSL is just CLUB. Club. Let me see. Check my clap. Can you see that? Yeah. Oh, here. Club. Social club. Endangered language. Yeah, that is true. Endangered. That is like the proper way to say it, I guess. By the way, since there are more people here, what do you think about the lights? I'm showing off my lights now. What do you think about them? Are they cool? Or are they too bisexual? Or whatever. Learning Cornish would be cool, but quite a struggle, but not many resources. Never looked into it, so though I could be wrong. Yeah. Killer Bunny, what languages do you speak / learn, if you don't mind divulging? If you guys know Richard Simcoe, he's been like a pretty vocal proponent of learning Cornish for the past couple of years, and he's done like lots of talks about Cornish, or like using the Cornish community as what would we say that microcosm, I guess, of like language learning communities. So he's like full on like Cornish language propaganda. Let's do it, yeah, guys, and that's kind of cool. He's never been to Cornwall, which is wild. I've been to Cornwall. I don't speak it, even though I understand some of it. Kerry, Cornish is quite similar to Welsh. Yeah, you can see right here. Now you can't see that well because I mean I've shrunk myself down. I'm gonna make myself a tiny bit bigger. Here we go. So yeah, this is my souvenir. If you haven't seen it before from my last stream, it's Nadelik Lowen. So Welsh speakers will know what that means. And it's been on my mic arm ever since I got it, and like early December. Nice, and nothing wrong with that. Yes, very good. You like the purple? I love the purple. Purple is my color, if you haven't noticed. Yeah, it's the bubble's coming from above, which it took me so long to like figure out how to put the lights in to make it look good on camera. So I'm happy about how it turned out. Have I been to Swansea? No. Should I? I mean, I will eventually, but it's a long way. South Wales is just so fun. Like, Wales is a long country, so like, I can easily go from northeast to northwest. It's like 2-3 hours max, but going to the south is way further. The Welsh word for mead, is that a typo? Medd, but yeah, meddwl. Fun fact of the day. I'm still continuing with more Welsh fun facts, even though I've already made my compilation of fun facts. So medd is as Commodore 65 says, is a word for mead. I don't know how to pronounce it. Mead in English? Is it mead in English? Anyway, so that root is from like all the way from Proto-Indo-European. Lots of European languages have the word. And then in some languages it became like honey. So in Polish that's miód. And then the craziest part is the word actually went into like the Chinese languages. So our Cantonese word for honey is mat, which is also from medd, or like from the same root. You're more interested in my time management. How the hell can you have enough time to learn languages, to practice music, and socialize? I don't. That I just don't. It's really sad, Monaco. I'm struggling here. I don't even practice music or languages that much. I just making music, and making like content is taking up most of my time. Kilabun, you're failing to learn Polish. Yeah. Polska Górą or whatever. Yay, good. Are you doing it for like family reasons or something like that? I love Polish so much. Have I ever told you guys? I guess I imagine like most of you guys haven't heard it, even if I have said it on stream. But like Polish feels strangely homely to me because of like, I don't know, the things I've done in Polish, I guess, and I've had like pretty good relationships with like my colleagues, easy Polish. There was one time I was hanging out and like with some friends at uni, and then I was really tired, and then I have a friend who is half Polish who said, "Oh, idziesz do domu? Are you going home?" We don't usually speak Polish, but like we sometimes, because I like helping them with their like heritage language, and so suddenly they said, "Are you going home?" in Polish, and I felt like, oh, it feels like my mum's talking or something, even though it's not my language, but like it feels weirdly like close to me. Anyway, so that's the story. Old Chop, like quick save Summerfield. Oh wow, I have never heard of those. I should put that down. Quick save. Were they like UK wide, or were they like local things? How do you sign co-op? I think it's just co-op. Co-op. Spa. What's spa? We didn't learn how to say spa. Spa. That would be spelling it. Christmas decorations in February. Oh no! Why is it bad luck? I like it though. Come on. Just ignore the fact that it's Christmas, okay? DXT, it's just I just wanted to have some like Brithonicness on my setup, and it's a perfect position to put that in. Nadolek Sawan. It's a surprisingly large amount of resources for Cornish. Yeah, it's true. They are working really hard to like help people learn it. Valleys are the best. I haven't been. You love Swansea. They have an annual air show there, so that could be worth going. I guess. Yeah, you know, travel planning is so tiring. I'm going to Canada in like 10 days, and I don't feel ready to leave home. Traveling is tiring. I'm too old for that. Hardly any Welsh in the valleys. Oh no. Gwent is lush. You're from a little village. Ah, there's loads of Welsh speakers in valleys. I've seen there was like there was a short program on S4C with like, what's her name, the Jessica something, the presenter. Let me check. Don't remember, but there was a short program on Espadorek where the presenters go around the valleys and like went all the way to Merthyr Tydfil, which for other people is known for like having a very low proportion of Welsh speakers. To look for them, and they actually found people, so that's pretty cool. I'm sure it's UK. Why? What is Woolworths? I don't know what Woolworths. I guess. See, what are these things? You need to give me context. I might Google it. I guess you're learning Polish because you visited the Poland several times. You really love the culture and people. Yeah, that is cool to love it to learn it just out of the love for the culture, which is I guess what I did. Yeah, I don't even know like what is my reason for learning Polish. I had one when that was the first time I was featured on Easy Polish, when I like filmed myself walking somewhere. It was during lockdown, so I had a terrible hair. Yeah, really bad. So I said a reason for learning Polish, but I don't remember what that was. My friends and I were in Skye for over a long time. You heard zero Scottish Gaelic. Yeah, but that's also the thing with like minority languages. Sometimes it's just not out in the open, but sometimes, I'm not saying like in general, but sometimes they are confined to like special occasions. Like what I saw a video about Manx, and they have like a club where so if you know where to go, you can find the speakers, but if you don't, you just don't notice it. To be fair, younger generations are very fluent. Oh, that's impressive. Have you tried cowl? What is cowl? Is it just soup? Because of the success of language schools are more. Yeah. Oh, really? There are more Welsh speakers. Wow, I'm impressed. But I have heard. Wait, when was that last stream when someone said it's treated as more of a relatively like an academic pursuits than in the south, whereas in the north it's more like just a more like normal thing. You watched the video I talk about? Yes. You're not too sure about that. You live in Cardiff and haven't come across many that can speak it. Yeah, they always say there's like a ton of Welsh speakers in Cardiff, but you need to know where to find them. That's a thing. Anyway, so don't know what I want to talk about though. Like I'm just not very sensitive to these things, especially not in the 90s. Clothing. Oh, I could talk about fast fashion, right? Fast fashion. Like fast. No, that's new. Fast fashion. It's only 3 minutes. I don't have to talk about that many things. Oh, rising cost of holidays. I could talk about holidays. Do I remember holidays? I mean, I wouldn't know the prices because I was 4, so I wouldn't know how much they cost. Holidays. Oh, I'm gonna bold these. Living in Poland, you have to learn the language with urgency. What would you do in my situation? Yeah, it's really hard. Listen to lots of it. I guess. Oh, no. Like, if you really have to learn it in urgency, then you do like more the speaking oriented methods, because if you need it to like survive, then definitely go for speaking first, but also just don't neglect like training your understanding. And it's similar to Ireland, yeah, with the school subject. I mean, it's a school subject throughout the country, but I guess when proportion, it's all about proportion, not the absolute number. But when the proportion of speakers is less, so it becomes more like something you learn where you're interested, like learning Latin or something. That's what I imagine, anyway. Don't know any like native Irish speakers either. I have a colleague who is from Ireland, and he claims to speak Irish, but my understanding is he learned it in school, which every Irish person does. So I'm interested to know like whether it's like it's treated differently. You know what I mean? Because lots of people go into school, learn a language, and come up with like very varying levels. But then because speaking the language is so subjective, some people might say they speak it even if they don't speak it well, or like some people might speak it well but don't feel like they speak it well enough. So I wonder whether it's different between like Ireland and Welsh in that regard. You learned Polish from home. I did, yeah. Ice cream van. Oh, that's good. I like ice cream vans. Let's do ice cream van. How did it sign van? Van. I might just think it's about van. Van? I'll find a way. Ice cream van was 50p. What is it now? Because I haven't bought anything from an ice cream van in the UK, so I don't know how much it is. I know the prices in Hong Kong. What if? Crazy idea. Just literally just got the idea. What if I did like inflation in Hong Kong? Because I would know that. Even if, well, not necessarily in the 90s. I'm actively thinking about it now. I'll think about it. I could like compare the rate of inflation between the UK and Hong Kong. I mean, that would be similar probably, but might not be. Oh, what about? Oh, I was thinking rent, but like that's not shopping. You don't shop for. You don't shop for like a house. You try the method that I used with Easy Polish Channel. What did I use there? I mean, you always use a combination of methods. You don't use one method and call it a day. We taught Welsh in school from primary school to Form 3. Wait, do you guys say Form 3? Hold on. That's sorry, I picked up on that because we say Form 3, but most Brits I've met don't say Form 3. They say like year whatever. Is that like a regional thing? You don't think that teaching was very efficient? Yeah, that's the thing with teaching languages in school in general. It's, again, I don't blame the teachers. It's just the setting, in that setting is really hard to teach well, I think. So I wouldn't want to be a language teacher in a school unless I had to. There's a lot of reluctance to learn from younger generations moving from England. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Like, so they're more willing, like as immigrants from outside of Wales, they're more willing to learn in the south. That's what do you mean, Ray? Why are they in danger? What happened to them? Is it because of recent events, or is it because I'm invading them? Because I'm going there and taking over the country because they're not doing well. It's not Form 3 anymore. Oh, okay, so they don't say Form 3 anymore. So like we kept the old stuff because like if I don't know if you saw my video on accents, but like Hong Kong English kept quite some old Britishisms. Like we do like Form 1 to Form 6, and then we have the old CUM. I don't know if you guys are aware of this use of the word like off. What would that be? I think I had some examples that go like opening ceremony come anniversary or something. Like we in Hong Kong we have things like that. So we kept the old stuff. Most people barely retain Irish. Yeah, that makes sense because like you don't really need it. You've heard year 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you were not alive. Mihar, you were not alive in the 90s, so probably you didn't have that experience. Yeah, Form 3 is it? Yeah. See, I always have to do a mental conversion when talking to like local people about school because like I'm thinking Form 3, and I have to add 6 to it. Food price increases. Oh no. In Hong Kong, we say Form 1. Yeah, exactly. We say Form 1. Form 1 to Form 6. It used to be Form 7. Because we had the British system with the 5+2. You were in Form 6, lower 6, and then became year 13 in your second year. Oh! Yeah, they still say sixth form. Six. Wait. Here. Sixth form. Should I like... Could I do this? Hold on. Yeah, I could do this. So, they say sixth. We learned sixth form. Sixth form. But they don't do form 6 anymore. So they retained it in like the name sixth form. Sixth. Sixth is so hard to say, by the way. Sixth. I learned that you don't say the S like a year ago or something. I always thought it was sixth, and then like I heard English speakers saying sixth, and I was like, was that a mispronunciation, or is it like just standardized? Anyway, sixth form. Like calling a female police officer madam. Yeah, exactly. See, that's my Hong Kong pride right there. We have the old school English, madam. Did Brits used to call them madam? I don't know. I think might be. What would you? Is there like a colloquial way of? No, we it's like gender neutral now, so it's police officer, I assume. You live in England? Yes, I am. Anyway, focus. This is fun. So I just had the idea. So of comparing like the rate of increase within two different countries. Monaco, I get the impression you're from Hong Kong. I'm just guessing. So were you alive, or do you have memory of the 90s? I think there might be a good chance you don't, but you might as well. Let me see. So it's only a I think 3 minutes. Let me double check. It doesn't say 5 minutes. Is it 5 minutes? Shit. Is it 3 minutes or 5? That's kind of crucial. Is it 3 minutes or 5 minutes? I don't know. Well, let's say 5 minutes. What am I going to say for 5 minutes? I want to talk about some different social clubs. I find that interesting. Maybe some old shops that I just heard from chat. You were born in the 90s. See, I was saying in the beginning, because I was born in the 90s, but I don't remember much, especially not the prices, because I wasn't paying. That's kind of crucial. What do you think about Boostu for beginners? I haven't tried it. I've heard lots of good things, but I haven't tried it, so I can't like give you my opinion. I'm practicing my sign language because I have a class tomorrow, so like get warmed up. Opinion. What you remember it? What do you remember as 5? Is it Alfredo? Okay. I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna say like I went online and chatted to some should I say it would be weird to say chat. For one, I don't know how to sign chat, and also it's like weird to just go on the stage in my class and say, oh yeah, I live streamed this. So I would say went online, asked people. I can say ask people, okay? Chat with people. You're very good people. Help me. Compare. I think this compare. Remember this or this compare, I guess. How do you learn languages so fast? I think experience helps. Like I know how my brain works. I know how to like make languages work for my brain. I guess like I know how to draw connections. And yeah, that's basically it. I think connections is the key word here. When you were young, there were still halfpennies. What is half? What is half? Oh, halfpenny. Or what? How the fuck you pronounce it? Like, I learned a few years back that there was a term called threepenny. But speaking of which, again, fun fact that I learned yesterday. Apparently, in Scottish Gaelic, they say skilling for penny, which is shilling. So that's kind of cool. I think it's because when they converted the old pennies to the new pennies, and is it the 70s or something? The conversion rate was like 1 old shilling equals 1 new penny. So yeah, very interesting that they still say skilling in Scottish Gaelic. You would pronounce it halfpenny. Thank you. Yeah, I knew something. There would be like something fucked up with the with the pronunciation. I knew it. Halfpenny. Chat is making me feel old. Don't worry, I also feel old quite sometimes. Most of my friends are like 22 or 3-ish. That's like, and also, I'm currently quite good friends with some like first year undergrads, and we're literally a decade apart, and I hate that so much. You could find a price timeline. I might just do it. Let's see. Price timeline. Oh, there we go. That's research. I'm just casually teaching some BSL as well. Again, don't learn from me. Just have to make that very clear. I'm not a teacher, but don't remember anything before SARS. Me too, actually. I'll be like the same age-ish, because like most of my early memories are related to SARS. Like, or maybe just because the memory was so vivid. Like, not lockdown, but like all the measures, like measure your temperature and like putting in your handbook every single day. In 90s, you would struggle to fill a jerry. What is jerry can? What do I? Oh my god, I'm learning so much British history here. What's a jerry can? Oh, so that's a jerry can. You would struggle to fill a jerry can, 5 liters with £3. What do you mean? £3? Oh, no, you're talking about fuel. I'm guessing that's fuel. Okay. A shilling was 5p, was it? Okay. Housing market is a big topic. Yeah, actually, I would love to talk about housing. Like, me, Hong Konger, obviously, I want to talk about house prices. That's like my native language right there. Oh, but speaking of which, I want to do like a little poll, because I was having a discussion with my housemate, because the story was yesterday I saw a video by a Hong Kong YouTuber in Manchester. It was like walking around the New Year's market in Manchester, like asking people things, and then he asked an artist, "Do you have your own studio?" And then the artist said, "No, I rent it." And I was like, that's such a Hong Kong thing to assume, like having your own studio means owning the property. So I want to know what you think. So I'm going to put up a poll, because I also, how do I do that? Poll. So, how would you understand, do you have your own studio? So, do you own the property? Do you, because my understanding was, do you have exclusive access to, as in like, so my understanding was, do you have exclusive access, like you rent the whole place? Like you could buy it, or you could rent the whole place. But that's my understanding of, do you have your own studio? But my housemate says they understood it as, do you own the property as well? So like the Hong Kong artist. So that's interesting. Anyway, what was I? 12p, ain't it? 12. I'm always like surprised how recent the shift was. Are we talking about like the changing to the new pennies, right? Were you alive for that? I mean, again, don't want to make you feel old, but just thinking about the fact that I might know people who have experienced the change to the new penny was wild, because currency to me was always decimal. What are you doing here? Sounds like a presentation. No, it's just it's actually, it's not that complicated. We are slightly overcomplicating it, okay, chat? But the point is, in my sign language class, we just learned to talk about shopping, and then they wanted to talk about like the change in prices, like your own experience of like how shopping has changed. Again, I would really love to talk about like shopping online, but they somehow they changed the topic, so it's not specifically about prices now. So it's not like economics. It's just, oh, what's your experience of the 90s and how is it now? But the thing is, I don't have much experience with the 90s, so I'm asking chat now. Especially not 90s UK, like zero experience with that. So you're from Hong Kong, so have a property means you are the landlord. See, that's what I said. I thought but then again, the question was not, do you have a property? The question was, do you have your own studio? You know what I'm saying? So it's a bit vague there. So like, I want to know how people would interpret that question. But my hypothesis is Hong Kong people would like go straight to property ownership because that's what's on our mind all the time. That's just the Hong Kong way. Oh, interesting. We're currently to say you would say you own the property. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So have is the like ambiguity here. Have, does have mean own? In this context. Anyway, let's go back to this. So I want to talk about the Fredo bars because I'm going to copy just going to steal this whole thing. I'm not going to have a PowerPoint or anything. I'm going to steal this just for reference. This is how you do research, guys. Just put stuff in your notes and then work on that later. What is happening here? I don't know. I feel like Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Sheets are not working well in my Firefox browser lately. I don't know what's happening. But to have a space means exclusive access. Yeah, that is my viewpoint as well. If a person tells me I have my own studio, you would immediately assume he's showing off he's a landlord. Yeah, again, Hong Kong brain. But then, in this specific context, I would not assume an artist has a property because I'm an artist and I know that artists. I'm not saying like artist in the sense of like Taylor Swift. Obviously not. I'm not saying like artist. Wait, hold on. Artist. No, fuck. Artist painting, or like me, struggling niche musician. So I would not assume that an artist has a property. Anyway, where was I? I want to talk about fast fashion because it's cheaper. Do I want to talk about holidays? I'm deciding it. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know how long 5 minutes is though. Will I end up like just doing the whole thing on stream today? Imagine. I do think artists equals no money in general. Yeah, that's what I would understand artist. Again, the exception being like the big pop artists. They have money. They have like all the money, but not the median artist. I'm using maths terms now. How would you sign average? I need to know how to sign average. That's kind of important. Let's see. Average. Oh, average? That's kind of. Oh, average? Yeah, average. Maybe. I'm looking at a dictionary right now. Average. Oh, I can. Oh, I mean, you're looking at it with me. I was like, I'm on the right window. Average. So I'm gonna do this average, I guess. Okay, good. Hello, Gago Zindan. You're from New York and have a studio would include renting. That's interesting because like in terms of like the property market, Hong Kong has a lot in common with New York, but so you have a different mindset because everyone's sort of like struggling in New York. But I don't know. It's interesting. So wow, I don't know what that means. The rising of the wheat. Okay, let's do it one by one. I'm gonna do like shopping. How would I, if I want to compare it? to Hong Kong, what would I... Oh, shit. I actually don't know. Let's see. How much was... Wait, hold on. What if we talk about McDonald's ice cream? Because I have very clear memory of McDonald's ice cream prices. That was like $2 or 50 when I was small. Probably not 90s. Diolch am ddysgu Cymraeg. Mae'n arbennig. Diolch. Diolch am muno â ni. Dwi wedi mwynhau dysgu Cymraeg yn fawr. Felly, dim angen. Diolch. Dim angen diolch. Diolch, is it a verb as well? I think diolch is a verb. Dwi wedi cael cymaint o'r profiad o ddysgu Cymraeg. Cymaint o brofiadau da ac hyfryd o'r bobl dwi'n siarad efo. That's the thing with learning languages. It's like it opens up so many doors to like so many great experiences. Why am I like doing this again? I've done a stream where I got like emotional about how great language learning is. I'm not doing that again, but it's true. Like, you get so much out of learning languages because of like potential people you can meet, like the friends you can make, and like the things you can enjoy. Anyway, so when I was small, so McDonald's, I might remember like the ice cream van prices as well, but I don't really remember that well. As well as I don't remember the ice cream vans as well as I remember McDonald's. Let me just Google it. 90年代雪糕車 Mae'n neis yn gweld rhywun dysgu'r iaith, felly rhaid i ni fod yn ddiolchgar am diddordeb. I would say am diddordeb is really hard to say. Am diddordeb yn ein gymuned. Oh. I fi hefyd, mae'n neis gweld rhywun yn dysgu unrhyw un o'r ieithoedd dwi'n caru, gan gynnwys y Gantonig, y Gymraeg hefyd. Dwi'n dod o'r de Abertawe ac mae'n anodd I fi deall rhai o'r eiriau yn y fideo olaf. Yn y fideo olaf. Wait, pa fideo? Be? Pa fideo nes I? What the hell? Was it like the part when I was like ordering things in Welsh, or was it? Anyway, let's see. Oh yay, there we go. 90s Hong Kong ice cream vans. That's expensive. What the hell? I was expecting much cheaper. Is that really? What? $5? That is much more expensive than I expected. That was a long time ago though, like $5 in the 90s. That was, which it's around like half a pound in today's money. Oh, here we go. There's comparing prices. Okay, chat, I need your help. What are the prices in UK ice cream vans from your experience? Either 90s or now, let me know. Oh, by the way, a poll says a bit over half of people will understand having a studio as owning a studio. That's interesting. So that's quite different from my understanding. Okay, I'll tell my housemate that they won. I'm losing a lot of bets lately because my friend Emmy from, do you guys know the channel Polyglot? I can recommend it. So my friend Emmy from this channel had a video blow up like a month or two ago, and then we had a bet whether mine would like overtake hers. She think it would, but I think she's gonna win the bet. Obviously I should not bet against myself, but at the same time, because her video is about like anime, and anime has a huge like audience base, and mine's about whales, which is like pretty niche. So I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to overtake you. I think she's about to win that bet. So I'm bad at winning bets. The Welsh invented ordering. Mail ordering? What? Really? I know why you were thinking of the McDonald's ice cream. Yeah, they were $2 Hong Kong dollars. Man, again, you're making me feel old. We're like the same age. Stop doing that. It's not that many years ago. It's like, it's okay. Yeah, I do remember McDonald's being like two or $2.50 for the like soft serve. Like ice cream. Oh, that. I feel like if I do like sign language on video on live, there's gonna be like very weird clips of me doing weird things, including like signing ice cream. Ice cream's literally, and then people are gonna remember me licking something on stream, but I've already done that. So you remember 50p ice cream today, £2. Good to know. That's handy. So let's say ice cream van, 50p, 90s, and then now £2. Now I want some ice cream, damn it. I don't normally crave ice cream because I've talked about it so much. I want to eat it. So I could say Hong Kong, say dollar. This is dollar, by the way, dollar. So Hong Kong dollar, 22, as in 250. Yeah, no, just half. No, 2. Why am I doing half? I keep doing half. Why? 2. I don't know how to say 250. It's £2.50 with £2 and then 50. But $2.50 would be $2.50. Yeah, or just $2. Let's say $2. Whereas the ice cream van, let's see the prices. Oh yeah. So current prices. 90s prices, $5. Current, when is it? When is this? This is around a year and a half ago. That's fine. It's current enough. $13. See, I can compare that. Like, have they risen? Have they risen in the same rate? I need to do maths now. Have they risen in the same rate? So, in the UK, they sort of went like 4 to 6 times, I guess. Hong Kong, $5, which is actually the same price. What the hell? I'm really surprised because like things in Hong Kong are generally cheaper. Now, 13. So the rate has risen slower. See, I think that is an interesting point to make in my presentation. I like that. McDonald's wasn't really a thing. What really? Not sure exactly about the 90s, but in Hong Kong, in my childhood, which is like early 2000s, I guess, McDonald's was a huge thing. It has been, I guess. And for me, it was always a treat because my parents wouldn't let me have it until I get good marks in an exam. Like, yay, you did well. Let's have McDonald's. And then in retrospect, I'm like, that is shit food. Why am I having shit food as a treat? Some people call it a soft serve ice cream and 99 because of the price back in the day. It should. Thank you, DXT. That is interesting info. So 99. So it's called name. Say name. 99. I signed left-handed, which is weird. Called 99 because 99p. Now $2.99. So it's more like a 3-time increase. Whereas, yeah, it's similar. Actually, it's similar then. In Hong Kong, we have soup pasta. This is making me really hungry. Damn it. You know what? I'm not gonna make the stream long. I'm gonna. Sorry for promising I'm gonna do Welsh. I'm gonna do that like next time. I promise. I'm gonna do this presentation and then I'm gonna like get some food. You didn't know the Wales video blew up? Oh wow! Yeah, because you're one of the OGs. You came here before. You were here before the video blew up. So yeah. It's a new era, 家國煎蛋. It's I'm like almost 3 times the subs now, which I'm very grateful for. Yeah, I hope that helps like my future streams, stories, videos, because I have like some really important stories to tell. So how did that happen? People really liked the video. That's how it happened. Yeah, I mean, or I mean, people who like the video, tell our friend here why you like the video. I would love to know as well. So tell Gago Zindan what you liked about the whales video. I want to see. Wimpy's. Oh, Wimpy's was a chain. Okay. Oh my god, burger. I want a burger now. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. Oh, I'm getting. Oh, the hungry. This is. I'm gonna change the title to the hungry stream. You know what? But I kind of like what I have now, right? Do you like the title? It's an SSSS for the Year of the Snake. But it is a pretty hungry stream. Good evening. You have piano practice. Oh, good on you. I should do piano practice at some point. But alas. Okay, when I was yeah, I could say so. It's similar. Around 3 times. 3 times more. I could say like Hong Kong is similar. But McDonald's was cheap. It was $2. Yeah, $2 until when? Do we have it's Monaco, are you here? Yeah. When did McDonald's ice cream stop being $2 or like $2.50 or something? Was it like when I was a teenager, I think? Because it was definitely really cheap for like a large part of my childhood until 13 maybe. I don't know. Do you think I can Google that? I'll think about that later. Over 15 years. Oh, fucking hell. I'm so old. Okay, 15 years ago, like 2010, right? 2010 until 2010. So my age is not a secret. It's around age 14. So until I was 14. Good. Social clubs in the 90s were often large venues that played latest music and hosted themed parties. They had a place to make friends. That sounds like what a social club would suggest. Yes. It wasn't the original reason, but there was a time when they were 99p to align with the... Imagine if they used to be like 50p and they're like, oh, they're calling the ice cream 99p. Let's make it 99p and like make double the money. It's the 99th building of some street. No way. You serious? That's so weird. So, should I still say that? I think that would be an interesting fact. And like, nobody's really fact-checking my presentation. It's like an in-class thing. What if I just pretended I believed in the false story? You know? No, they're not gonna... I mean, we do have older people, but like they might not know where it came from. If you believed it, maybe they would believe it. I'm just gonna keep this one. Okay, so I'm gonna talk. That's one main point in my presentation. I'm gonna talk about like ice cream, and then I can talk about beer because I do like beer. And then talk about beer. So, in a social club. How old did you say? Sorry, how much did you say it was? In a social club. Oh, it's membership. Member, yeah, member. Join member. Cheap. So I asked people on the internet. Social club, join member, cheap. Around, say, 168. Now I could also say like Deaf Club, because like I'm literally having my class next to the Deaf bar. So Deaf Club here. You remember paying a pound pint in the early 2000s? No way! That is really good. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's say that. That's 2000. So now Manchester. We're sort of like hopping across regions, but that's fine. That's fine. Manchester is easily 650. I can tell you that. Maybe like a slightly pricier one, or like average, maybe like 6. I'll say average 6, because like yeah, I know the cheapest pints are around like 450 in Manchester. That's the cheapest. So I would say average around 6. Yeah, I'm gonna say social clubs. Let's say pub. Average £6. But I'm going to keep it simple. I'm just going to pretend that's the only truth I know. Again, DXD is not going to tell anyone. My class is not going to know that I purposely I'm perpetrating falsehoods. This is not a good look. What would be like a normal? Let's say it's 160, because you had 168 earlier, right? That's a normal non-social club price. A normal pub. Normal pub. I should zoom out a bit. I could. If I'm going to show you some signs, I might as well like, bam. Zoom out. Deaf Club here is around £3. So that's a good reference, right? So Deaf Club is kind of a social club. So except you don't pay membership, but that's fine. It's good comparison. Good, we have beer prices. What conclusion can we draw? Beer prices have gone up a lot. Has the tax gone up, or is it like the same like proportion of the prices? So oops, what I do? So price go up a lot. Good big surprise face. This is cheap. Wait, how would it go up? Like go up? I'm go up? Go. I don't know. I'll check. Okay, that's good. I can't really say much about the like the old chains or the supermarkets or shops. I think that's a good amount of things to say about food and drink. Food, ice cream, drink, beer. Oh my god, that is such a horrible diet. You would die eating this this diet. Article in Wales Online about a market closing down recently. Loads of photos from the 90s. It's thriving. There's a correlation between inflation and supermarket growth. What do you mean? Do you mind like expanding a bit more? I'm not sure about the correlation. Is it like when supermarkets increasingly become the norm, like inflation's worse or something? You would pay £12 a year for membership, and on entry to pub was a one. Oh, that's interesting. That's actually I've never heard of that like business model before. That's interesting. I'm actually just tell people that. So I'll say social club example. There's an example in Newport. So join member 12 and enter. That's in. Yeah, enter and I don't know. Enter maybe. Enter 1 pint cheap around £1. Okay, that is interesting. 90s. Let's just say that. So price go up a lot. Okay, next. Let's make this. What else? What else is interesting? Ice cream. I like ice cream. I will say me research. Oh, should we still do the Fredo? Maybe we could still do Fredo. Because we have a literal graph here. And I was told by chat that Fredo is the indicator for inflation. Okay, so research. Like 3 things: ice cream, food. So Fredo, drink, beer, and I'm still deciding if I want to do like fashion / holidays. I'll think about it. So Fredo has, how would I say? Fredo is used to measure inflation. That is too complex for me to say in BSL. Oh, like standard. That's standard. When looking at ice cream, the price hike energy to freeze. Oh yeah, that's true. Well, it's okay. I'm not going in that deep. I'm just saying how it has changed. So Fredo is like a frog, right? What's frog in BSL? What the hell? I need to know this. Frog. So it's the thing about sign languages. You don't just say something. You just say the name of something. You describe it. Teachers always like describe more. So chocolate frog, right? Chocolate, frog. How should I express it? I don't want to say it measures inflation. Okay, never mind. I just skipped the inflation thing. Just say how much it was. What is this? What is Fredo with Oh, okay, you can't see. Green is like natural inflation rate, and then purple is like the actual cost of. Wait, no. What? I'll read again. I'm not good with statistics. I just revealed that. What does it mean, Fredo with inflation? It's a symbol of inflation. Wow, really? I'm learning so much. Okay, so Fredo is the symbol of. I want to eat some now. Can I like? You know what? I'm just gonna go and eat all the worst foods after this stream because I've been talking about them. Oh my goodness. Beginning 10p era. But what does it mean? Can someone explain this to me? What is Fredo with inflation? Was I right when I said this is like natural inflation, whereas this is the actual Fredo price? Is that am I understanding it correctly? Will cost twice as much as it should. Yeah. Okay. I can't see. What is the chocolate sorbet? What's the love? What is that? Okay, I understand it correctly. Okay, so I'm not gonna say all that. That's too complex. I don't even know how to say inflation. I can check inflation. Inflation. Oh, that not like nah. That's not. That's not like economic inflation. That's like actual inflation. I almost forgot like there are other things that can inflate, like balloons. Anyway, green is projected. Thank you. Okay, so what do I say? In the 90s. Wait, this doesn't have nine. Anyway, 2000. That's like 10p. 10. I want this one. If you guys didn't know, like BSL is really like regionally based. My teacher uses like 10, but like I'm trying to learn what my local friend uses, which is 10. So 10p. I could even say this. It dropped in 2018. It went in. Oh wait, what do you mean? It went to 30. I know. Is it interesting to talk about? Nah, okay, maybe it's not that relevant. So now 2025, 31p. Is it 31p now? I might just go get one. So 3. Oh, you were right when you said 3 to 4 times more. So 3 times more. Good. That's interesting. That's a good part. If it's using general inflation to compare, it might not be a good comparison considering the cocoa and it's complex. Lots of like different prices and things. It's like how I set my prices for teaching languages and music. It's always a struggle, like how I have to like raise them based on inflation, but also like how much of what the opportunity cost is, what I'm giving up when I'm teaching a student, like what my time's worth, or like what I could be doing, like include like travel. Oh, it's a whole thing. That's what you do when you have like a business, sole trader and all that. Anyway, good. So that's done. Is that 5 minutes? I don't think that's really 5 minutes. That's not enough. I will probably at least talk about fashion and holidays. What do you remember about holidays in the 90s? I don't remember anything about holidays in the 90s. I've been on I was in one holiday in the 90s, I think. Probably when I was like 3. Look up quick save. I don't want to dwell too much on pricing. That's a thing. I'm wary of talking too much about like pure data because again, I have to do it from memory. So it's not gonna be fun. And it's gonna be boring. Like it was this price, now it's this price. So I don't want to just say what the prices were. I want to say like how much they changed or why they changed. So that's why I don't want to like just look up all the prices. But I could say, for example, like rent also went up. So rent also went up because rent also went up. See, that's interesting. Holidays to Spain. What kinds of holidays are you going on? Oh my god, my holidays are like 1/10 of that price. Oh wow. I'm just living a student life without being a full-time student. A student life as in like I don't have a disposable income. So Kerry says Spain like to 1500 now 3000. You never went on any but you're any is it any on Annie and any right any your friends have so fly to Spain. I guess it's all inclusive. I would say all inclusive. I know how to say all inclusive. So I wonder if they signed 1200. I could do like 1200 or 1200, 1000, 1500, now 3000. All inclusive. How much are my holidays? I could get like a £70. Oh, no. I was gonna. I had an idea to compare like Ryanair flights from now versus in 2018, but then I realized 2018 is not the 90s. But I do remember 2018 prices, and it's really hard to get those prices now. Lots of renting issues. I've heard a lot about Abersoch. I know so much about Abersoch. Prefer the Airbnb route for obvious financial reasons. Yeah. Could I include that? Holidays. I could say they're more expensive now because, I mean, would like Airbnb be more expensive? I honestly can't tell. But that would be interesting if I could like make a point about that. Would be Air? Is it Air? BNB? I don't know. I need to ask. Where's my camera? There? B. That's B. BNB. Hmm. I'm just gonna throw this idea out there now because let's say because Airbnb I guess maybe Airbnb is like being a middleman and taking money. Does that make sense? I could just be making things up. Like I can't really analyze the entire economic situation of the like what's the word, hospitality industry, but I can pretend to. So because Airbnb sort of like takes money, right? Takes money, or like Booking.com as well, like website tech company. What's tech company? Tech company. Yeah, tech money. They see money. Yeah. See pay left to right. I'm also writing like how I'm gonna sign it, so I can see. So I'm the tech company. I can see they're paying from here to here. So, and then like I'm taking pocket. So yeah, that makes sense, right? Middleman prices, whatever. Look on right move for some properties. Well, how? Well, are we talking about like buying property, or like is it like holiday homes? How does it work? Everything's just more. I mean, everything is more expensive, but like I'm trying to make it an interesting presentation out of the fact that everything's more expensive, and it's really hard because everyone knows everything's more expensive. Like, what do I talk about? And everyone in my class is gonna do the same stuff. So what? All inclusive. Yeah, okay, like food, food. So everything more expensive. Like I'll just say everything expensive. Everything expensive, and then like, for example, food, rent, hotel rent, hotel rent. What else? What else is included in an all-inclusive holiday? I don't recall being on one. The most inclusive holiday I've ever been on was like flight and hotel. I might have been on some when I was a kid, but I wouldn't know what was included and what wasn't. Transportation. I think that's also like, I can't spell, a cultural difference, because like a holiday in like English would mean you go somewhere, you stay in a hotel. I don't know what do you guys do? Hello, Snow Koala. Add oil. How are you doing? What do you do on your holidays? Give me your suggestions. What's like a normal holiday for when I use the word holiday? What does it mean for you? Because like a holiday for a Hong Konger would like involve a lot of transportation, because like you're going places. Like let's say go to like 4 different towns in Japan or something and going shopping. So I my understanding of holiday does include transportation. Let's say taxi or coach. Is that part of an all inclusive holiday? Because I've been on as a kid. I've been on tour groups where you're like in a bus tour. Let's go to like, I don't know where the fuck you want to go. Tour group, coach. Yeah, that makes sense. Did you go to Lunar New Year? I missed it. I talked about it earlier in the stream. I missed it. Like, I just didn't realize it happened until it was done, because I'm still stuck in the mindset that the Lunar New Year market is like up until the very last day. And then actually on Monday, which was like 2 days before New Year, I went to my barber, and he said, oh yeah, so on Saturday we went to the Lunar New Year market. I was like, oh yeah, I should go. And he was like, no, it's gone. It's just a weekend. You think it's still Hong Kong? You have the market up until the last day? No, just a weekend. Cost of staff, amenities. Oh yeah, what is salary in BSL? What the hell? I don't know. Salary. What? I guess salary? Salary. 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 Tour guides. Yeah. Hotel guide. Transport. Nihongo ga wakarimasu? ちょっとわかります。けど、喋れない。喋りません? I guess you're the Keigo. You just back from the one in. Wait, you were just back? Wait, what? You were just. Is it on now? Is it on today? Or is it like over? I had no idea. I said earlier, I was told yesterday there was a parade, because I'm in Manchester. There's a parade at noon, and I said, yeah, let's meet up there. I'm gonna go, and then I totally didn't go. I just like, woke up, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have like a chill brunch, and then I forgot. I've literally done nothing for Lunar New Year this year. What the hell? Okay. I have to like wrap it up. Like it's been a while. It's been really fun. I have to like decide on what to say, and then like maybe end the stream and like memorize it, and then get ready to sign it. Sign. Sign it. Fuck. Productive? Yeah, productive. Productive. Yeah, let's do that. See, so this way, I have less numbers to remember. I can say, so the price has gone up because, although all inclusive, everything has expensive now. Like food, hotel rent. I don't know what is transportation. Transport, I guess maybe I'll have to check with you. Transport. Oh, that's different. That's a trip. Well, that's a bus. Okay, never mind. Let's just say taxi. Right? Taxi. Fuel. I don't know how to say fuel. Taxi. Salary. Yeah, that's good. But I mean, to be honest, from Hong Kong, you can get like really cheap tour groups. That's why like, people in my parents' generation just randomly go to like somewhere in China for like, like I don't know, go to do whatever they do. It was on until it's on until 8. It's 7 now. Can I make it? No, they'll be like closing down when I arrive there, even if I end now and head. Damn it! Oh no, wait, you talk about like the weekend. Okay. I didn't do anything special for Lunar New Year too. Where are you based? Are you in Hong Kong, Monaco? You're doing a course for your career progression, and I also need to spend a lot of time on my personal interests, learning languages. Yeah, well, I don't need to spend the time on it. Technically I do need to spend time on my language learning because I'm on the courses. As I said, yeah, I mean the New Year's Day was Wednesday, and I have my Welsh lesson on Wednesday, so I was there, and also it's mad. I had a new student just before the class, literally, and then I would have had another one right after the class. But he's on holiday. That's why I could like finally take a break. But it was a very long day. It was non-stop, literally. You're in Sheffield. I see. Okay, yeah. It can be easy to like forget the things that are happening when like it's not all around you. Like Manchester is huge in terms of like all the celebrations, but still, it's not like literally all around me. Because in Hong Kong, I wouldn't be able to avoid it at all. It stopped using after crime dropped. I see. Okay, right. Year of the Red Dragon. That was the last year. I'm so sorry. The Year of the Dragon just ended. Now it's a snake, which is kind of like a dragon if you think about like the Asian dragon, not the like Goch. That have you guys noticed that one? I'm wondering, like, before I pointed at that, have you noticed the little red dragon in my background? I'm just asking you for fun now. Okay. Have you noticed the red dragon on camera? Yes. No. Just doing it for fun. There aren't many yellow Hong Kongers in Newcastle. Manchester, New Hong Kong. Yeah. I mean, if you're in Newcastle, if you come again, like, have you been to there's a place called Goat X Kitchens. Have you been there? It's mad. It's like a food court where you go into the literal kitchens to order, and it's like you're suddenly in a different space because even the menus are just like barely in English, and you have like the old school like like you can order the different things for your noodles. It's really cool. Yeah, I do like being here. Like I'm not that in touch with the diaspora, but like when I want to, it's easy to be in touch with them. So most of you haven't noticed the dragon. So there it is. I got that from the Carnarvon Castle, actually, the gift shop there. I got one for my sister because she's a dragon, like her zodiac is a dragon. And I got one. It's had a Christmas hat on it. Hope it's not bad luck to have like so much Christmas things going on, but like it's a red dragon with a Christmas hat. Cause I was happy because that was the first time when I actually spoke Welsh and people spoke back to me in Welsh. But the thing about the dragon is that it won't sit, so I put like a tiny dictionary in its arms. It's a Schwäbisch dictionary. It's like a little Easter egg. Like it's a Rhapsody in Lingo Easter egg. If you've seen the language and dialect video, you know why I have a Schwäbisch dictionary. It's a German dialect dictionary. Oh, I should you know what I should do is I should like just keep adding more Easter eggs related to the stuff that I've done on the channel. I actually have like a wooden like model of an owl, but yeah, it's behind the curtain mainly because it was bright when I started. I think maybe. What's that place called again? Happy Valley. I wanted to go to Happy Valley, but I haven't been. It's a tiny bit out of the way, and I don't drive. Not like very much, but like a tiny bit. So I usually just go to the ones in Chinatown. Anyway, so Ghost X Kitchens. Do you recommend Happy Valley? Is it good? Anyway, again, I have to wrap this up. It's been 2 hours. Let's see. Also, let's say you plan yourself. Also, more expensive. Hotel, more expensive. Because nowadays, tech companies book online. Tech company, let's do this. So you're paying, you take money. Yeah, that's good. I think that's interesting, right? Yeah, that's insight right there. But like, I don't know what else you can talk about like holidays because it's there's a lot involved in paying for a holiday. That's like other things like food, and we've already talked about food. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna call it a day, and like I'm just gonna say the homework is finished, and here we are. I'm back again. Oh, should I zoom back in because I zoomed out earlier? Ooh, this is so much fun. I love my camera. This is the camera that I filmed the Welsh video with. It just doubles as my webcam now because the I can show you my usual one actually. It's just for fun. Let's see. That's my old camera, and it doesn't work at all with this lighting. And that's my current one. Bam, bam, so much better. Then my only concern is like keeping it plugged in will like ruin the battery or something. But it's fine. It's fine. Thank you so much. Take Team it's very close to Victoria. Yeah, I should go actually. Should I go now? It's a bit late. I'm too hungry to actually go that far. This again, this stream has made me very hungry. Well, I'm gonna take this off now because we're not working anymore. Take the tram. Oh yeah, I don't actually take the tram that much. I'm a bus guy, not out of my own volition, but just because of the circumstances. In the future, you know what? If you didn't know, I'm a big transport nerd. Not big, but like reasonably big. I might have a transport related video coming out in the upcoming months, but that's a twist. It will be very relevant to you guys, but my audience. That's all I'm saying. It's a transport video, but it is relevant to the audience. It's not completely like a complete departure from the language stuff. So what I was saying, yeah. So I'm thinking of like getting a bike and like biking to a tram stop and like parking it there and taking the tram. That sounds pretty cool. They close at 9. Yeah, I could go there, but I'm also too hungry to go there. Treat yourself to an overpriced Freddo. Please don't say that. Now I'm gonna wish I could go back and like buy a not overpriced Freddo. It's like when you're converting currency and then you can see that it was cheaper like not that long ago, but you can't go back. I have that problem now. Urbanism. Yes, urbanism. Are you a big like urbanism like content consumer as well? Like I'm drinking a bit of the Kool-Aid. I have to be honest. I have my like urbanism brain on. But yeah, it's not going to be like full on urbanism video. That's not my specialty. My specialty is language. I'm just going to like do something language related that just happens to be to tie in with my interest in transportation. Bus? No, I'm not a bus plastic because I wouldn't. I don't love buses. I have to say I don't love them. I like things that are on rails, but I depend on buses, and I'm a big fan of the fact that you're not a Mancunian, but we are like slowly replacing all the buses with new ones. They are like much nicer, and the important thing is they have screens. They have like monitors showing you the next 4 stops. There's like 16:9 ones showing you the next 4 stops, and then there's like long ones showing you the next 2 stops. And it says there's not ads on them. Well, there's ads for like the bus itself. I guess there's ads advertising the transport network and like how seriously they take security. But anyway, it's just the stops, and then there's like bus stopping. And I was so excited, and it's so stupid because like growing up, I took that for granted. That was such a natural thing to have, like in most parts of the world, or like most parts of the developed world. But in Manchester, I get pumped just to see a screen that tells you what the next stop is, so you don't have to look at Google Maps constantly. And it's funny because like when they first had those screens, they didn't show that yet. They only showed bus stopping. I was like, that's stupid. Why would you have a whole screen just saying bus stopping? But then they started showing the stops, and it's cool. Newcastle has metro. I'm jealous. I haven't taken the Tyne and Wear like metro. Is it called? What is it called? Tyne. Wait, what's a metro called? Is it called metro? It is called metro. Yeah, yeah. Because every system has a different name, right? There's subway, metro, the Mersey rail, and then the tube. It's funny to me you've moved to Manchester because I was born there and moved to Wales when I was 10. Oh, so it's like, and then you go. Yeah, I do like being in Manchester. Like, for how much I talk about Wales, which is, to be honest, not much, but like a lot for someone who lives in England. For all I talk about Wales, I haven't lived there, so like I would never pretend to understand the local issues or like you know how life is like there. Like I can visit, but like it's different to live in a place than to visit the place. So I'm very open to whatever like people on the ground tell me about the country. Yeah, and like I'm a big fan of living in Manchester. I feel like it's not a huge metropolis like London or Hong Kong, but it's also convenient and all that. They could make it more convenient. Again, back to urbanism. Make more lines and like everything. How come many language nerds are also urbanism nerds? That's a good question, though. I think there is a lot of overlap between all the kinds of nerds because, like, being a nerd is a way of life. I think we can agree. Being a nerd is a way of life, and then you just happen to discover another thing that you can nerd out about, and then you end up like being a different kind of nerd as well. So that's my theory. And also, if you like languages, you generally like travel, maybe, or like you like things that are organized. And you know, there are a few things. If you like organized things, metro maps or like rail maps would be very attractive to you. I can say that. It's like so satisfying to see like how they connect and like go they build, and like you can imagine how they could build new ones and connect them. Your specialty is music. Yes, it is as well. Yeah, I'm a musician. I'm just saying that on this channel, my specialty is languages. I have my music channel. If you haven't subscribed, I don't like post content on there. It's just it's my actual music on that channel whenever I have anything coming out or have like a concert or something. So that's what it is. Electric buses. Okay, yeah. So that's how you know I'm not like an actual bus nerd, because I don't know the buses. Newport has nearly all the electric buses. We are falling behind. Sut wyt ti? Dwi'n iawn, diolch yn fawr. Sut wyt ti? Sut mae chwefror yn trindi? British public transport is so bad for a developed country. Yeah, it is. Like fucking Leeds. Like no shade against Leeds, but it's like the biggest European city without like rapid transit, right? I think I've heard. Where I live has a single bus. That makes sense. It depends on where you live, really. Tyne and Wear is yellow. Mersey Rail is also yellow. Glasgow subway is orange. I miss everything being within walking distance, but also having transport when it's not. Oh yeah, true. Because you moved from here. Last night was my first time like going out in my local area, because I've been mostly like going to pubs in central Manchester, and then I went out to like my nearby area for the first time because I had some friends who live nearby, and it felt so good to not have to run for the last bus, because the last bus is like 12:30, and I could just stay there and like walk home afterwards. I do want to do more cycling in the future. I'm just really scared of like cars mainly. If I could get over this fear of like cycling on a car road, I'm gonna do so much cycling. Your favorite Welsh word? Which one? Which is a Welsh word? Wait, what did I miss? Languages, geography, urbanism. That makes sense. Yeah. Land of song. Yeah. Iaith y Nefoedd. Public transport is not terrible. See, it's not just me, because there was some people in the comments like chastising me for dissing public transport in North Wales. Okay, I said Wales, but I had North Wales in mind when I said it. And I'm like, okay, I mean, it's relative. Yeah, there is public transport, there is buses, but like, for example, when I tried to go to Llangollen, when I tried to come back from there, I had to wait half an hour for the bus, and then get to Rhiwabon, and then like wait 1 hour for the next train, and then get the train back to Manchester. I was like, that. When I said it's a pain in the arse, that's what I had in mind. Like, it's a different bar, okay? Like when you say you can just get the bus from here to there. Yeah, you can, but like, it can be a pain in the arse. Even if it is connected, it's a really low bar to say there is public transport. To go to Cardiff from my local train station, I need to change trains in England. That is hilarious. That is funny. But I can get a bus to a train station for a direct. Okay, I can see what I mean. Why are people like coming in after like I said I'm gonna end it? What's happening? It's always like that when I'm like I'm ready to call it a day and like end the stream, and then people just start showing up. Is it a timing thing? Is it because I stream too early, or is it like people see me just chatting and they sort of stay here? I don't know. You tell me. If you just got here, like, is it just because this is like the time when you're active on YouTube, or like is there a reason? I want to learn about my audience. It's like it's 7:30 now for my future reference. Anyway, Mancunian is thought to originate from Brit. That is actually a potential video topic I was thinking. That's a spoiler. I do want to talk about that. It's funny. Oh, I have a good joke that have like some of my friends have loved. It's a really nerdy joke, but I think it's a good joke. So, Manchester, Mancunion in Welsh, came from Mamucium in Latin, which, as Cumro65 says, it comes from like breast-like hill, because some guy, some Roman or Viking or whatever, I think Roman, I guess, Briton, came to Manchester, saw some hills, thought they looked like boobs, and thought, yeah, I'm going to name this place just Boob, the Boob City, because the hills look like breasts. And then, so it was named after like women's chests. And then like 2,000 years later or something, it's now a Manchester. It's like a man chest. So Manchester, we are the original transgender city. I thought that was really funny. Are you a part-time musician, full-time musician? I mean, are there really full-time musicians? I'm freelance. I do various things, I guess. I don't play that much, but I'd love to if I get the chance. I'm mainly finishing my studies now. That's a main priority, but also I have to like focus on like making music things happen in the future. Killing the planet one commute at a time. Oh no. Save our planet, come on. Mae chwefror yn wych lawr yn Abertawe yn y de. Abertawe, what? There's a lot. More than one person in chat in Abertawe. Swansea. Nid dim mwynhau dy fideo ar y iaith. Diolch yn fawr. Diolch am wylio. Diolch am fwynhau. Near Blaenau Ffestiniog, you visited. Yeah. We might have passed by or something. I like Blaenau, but we had a very brief time there because we were sort of like just going from place to place, because it was more about the journey than about the destination on that particular trip. So we barely saw any of it. We went to a chippy. That's like it was funny. I think, yeah, we went to a chippy in Blaenau, and then my parents decided to get like fish without chips, and then the staff were like visibly offended, like, what the hell are you doing? do you understand anything at all? When you visit Manchester, we just park the car and get the tram. Yeah, park and ride. I think that's a good solution for like balancing like urban and rural areas. It's older than Latin. No, it's not true, because it all came from Proto-Indo-European, so they're equally old. New here, Hushi Pitrola, you want to learn German if you can help with that. maybe watch the things I've said about language learning. Just find something that you enjoy, if that helps. Or if you want a teacher, hit me up. Oh, you know exactly which one I'm talking about. Yeah, of course you do. That's the thing about small towns, right? I say something and then you know where which place I'm talking about. Yeah, it was good. My parents wanted to try out lots of different things. I mean, it's all just like fried stuff anyway. But they want. It was my job to introduce like British chippy culture to them. Not that it's a good thing objectively, but it's something that I've taken to. It's like part of my like consciousness now. It's like there was one time I was hanging out with my friend that I mentioned earlier. We were together at a polyglot gathering, and we were like, we drank wine like late at night, like chatting about things. So we both come from like East Asia, and we live in the UK, live in England. And then after a whole night of drinking, we just like we had a simultaneous craving for like fried chicken. We're like, at the same time we were saying, oh, I could really use some fried chicken right now. And then we were like, what the hell happened to us? Why do we have this craving? What has England done to us? That's not a normal thing for us. That's not something we do. But like living in England, you just naturally want to go to like, I don't know, some sort of like chippy late at night after lots of drinking. Like get some fish and chips / fried chicken / a kebab. Yeah, it's shut right now. They're replacing the roof. No, wow, what? It's been like a month only, a month and a half. It's shut. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for being here. I think this is I'm happy to. Well, I think it's a good number of viewers, of chatters that I can like share my time with and like have a chat. But the truth is that I'm really hungry now after having talked about food for so long. I mean, I talked even more about food. Like I was already hungry, and then now I start to talk about chippies. What the hell? Stupid decision. But if you don't know why I was talking about food, just go back in the stream and you will find out. You think you like that German? You like that German? Which German girl? What German girl? You talk about like the Emmy, because I posted her link earlier. Nos da iawn. O, pam di leir neges. Dwi wedi gweld y neges. Ond diolch am ymuno. Hwyl poblwch am fori. Oh, diolch am helpu. Thank you all for helping me. Why are people deleting the messages? What the hell? Thanks for helping me with prepping my presentation. It's been a lot of fun. Like learning from you guys as well. Learning about how things are like in this country that I live. I think how things were like and are like. I'm so gonna get a Freddo. I just joined through pure coincidence, nothing to do with timing. Okay, well, yeah, that's how it is. Sometimes it's like algorithm things as well. But Troy, are you subscribed? If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. You know what to do. Do the thing. Do the thing. Dawn ti am dysgu'r Gymraeg o Gymro yn amlieithog yn Mwlgaria. Wow, ti'n serious? Yn Mwlgaria. Wow, mae'r byd mor fach. Ti'n gallu ffeindio Cymru neu bob math o bobl o bedwar ban y byd pob man yn Mwlgaria. Wow. Ac mae pobl yn dweud bod na what's the word? Shit. What's the word for few? What the hell? Llawer, dim llawer. That's what happens sometimes when you use the language. What the hell? Few. Ychydig, yeah, ychydig. Bod na ychydig iawn o siaradwyr Cymraeg, ond mae na o leia un yn Mwlgaria. It's been fun. Oh, thank you, Mahad. Thanks for the wishes. Camera, yes, you're late. Spóźniłeś się, niestety. Ale ten stream był taki spontaniczny, więc to tylko pech, że się spóźniłeś. bo już streamowałem przez 2 godziny. You send the money... What? Iawn, mate. Cymro y milltir na. Diolch am y fideos yn ddiweddar. Mae'n lyflu gweld rhywun yn gwirioni hefo lle ti'n dod o lle. What's gwirioni? I don't know the exact meaning. It's like being crazy or something. Obsessed, yeah. Efo lle ti'n dod o. Wel, I fi hefyd, o droi dod yn gweld rhywun enghraifft yn chat sy'n dysgu cantonig, weithiau oherwydd ei partner, ond weithiau hefyd just oherwydd diddordeb yn y diwylliant, ac felly dwi'n teimlo'r un peth. Dwi'n teimlo yr un teimladau am bobl sy'n efo diddordeb yn diddywylliant. Nos da, mate. Diolch am ymuno o'na fy'n hwyr. Tro nesa, Miss Kitty Whiskers. Bydd mwy o streams. Ella ddim wythnos nesa, achos bydd ein paratoi at y daith, at fy'n haith I Canada. Next week I'll probably be busy with preparing for my trip. I have a work trip. It's a music thing, but also, perhaps some other kind of work as well. You'll find out in due course. But yeah, I'm trying to. I think I will be doing a stream like at least once a month, but potentially twice on like weekends. You are, yes, since before you visited Wales. Yay! There you go. It's great seeing someone picking it up. Thank you. I'm glad you've been here for a long time. Ychydig. The book. £20. Okay. Surprised or dumbfounded? What is surprised or dumbfounded? What are you surprised or dumbfounded? I can't read that, Anas. You need to translate that for me. Nihongo o hanashimasu ka? Why are people asking me if I speak Japanese? Chotto hanashimasu. But I wouldn't say like bera janai. How would you say? I understand quite a bit because I learned Japanese a long time ago. So I can like still make the connections, but I wouldn't say I speak it. If you look at my first ever video, there is Japanese in it. So back then I still considered myself a Japanese speaker to a certain extent, but now that extent has become so low that I just don't consider that anymore. But yeah, I do like I have some Japanese in me. Not like blood, but like, you know what I mean. I have some Japanese language in me. Mwynhad Canada. Diolch. Yeah, dwi'n tipyn bach yn nerfus achos dwi ddim wedi gadael Europe ers 4 blynedd. 4 blynedd. I hate the blynedd. Is it blynedd? 5 blynedd. 3 blynedd. 4. I'm gonna check. 4 blynedd. 4 blynedd. Oh no, wait, what? It's blynedd. I was right. O'n i'n iawn. O'n i'n gywir. Pan bo fi'n amau fy hun, dwi'n nabod y gramadeg. Dwi'n gallu y gramadeg. Yeah. Well, what was I saying? Yeah, it's been 4 years since I like 4.5 years since I last left Europe, so it's gonna different. Bydd yn ffwc o oer hefyd yn Canada, achos mae'n ddiwedd y gaeaf. So I'm learning Cantonese, Russian, and English fluently. You may start learning Arabic soon. With treiglo to vlynedd. I love the vlynedd. Is it a typo or is it like a northwestern accent? Because I definitely I'm trying to get used to it because my friend like does that thing where the last a becomes an a like attack or what other word problem instead of problem. So I'm trying to get used to that as well. I can recognize it from a mile away. What do you know about? I don't know those languages. If you, I will look into that. So I really have to go now. So thank you very much for being here with me. I'm really hungry now. So see you next time. It's been really lovely. Mae 'di bod yn Mae wedi bod yn lyflu iawn i weld chi i gyd, i siarad efo chi, i weithio ar y gwaith cartre efo'n gilydd. Thank you for helping me with the homework. It's been fun. I'll see you next time.